Good morning, YouTube. This is Brian, Kilo Mike 6 Zulu X-ray. This is a follow-up to the video I made about my magnetic loop receive-only antenna. And in the first video, I had it temporarily mounted on a painter's mast, or a painter's pawl, and that was right here in my garden. And I had the feed line just going through that garden door into the house and into my shack. The danger in ham radio is when you do something temporary, it can become permanent. And my XYL, which is my wife, she tripped over the feed line and wasn't too happy about the feed line going through the house. And she told me if I want to keep this antenna, I got to get the feed line out of the house. So here's what I did. I mounted it on the roof of my patio. I used a satellite dish mount that I got off Amazon, and then I used a RCA TV antenna rotator box that also came from Amazon. It was about $55, and there's two feed lines, one coax and the other is to control the rotator, and it runs into the air conditioning duct into my attic and then back down into my ham shack. I'm back in my ham shack, and here's the opening where the feed line comes out of the attic. So my rotator feed line, I just zip tied the two wires together to make it easier to manage. It comes down, it's kind of in a bundle right here on the ground. I had a little more length than I needed. And then it runs into the power unit for the amplifier for the antenna. And then I also have the RCA rotator control box, and it's set on 0 right now. It's not quite lined up with true north, but it's within 10 degrees. And then I can rotate it pretty simply. Those are tens of degrees. And then I can watch on the spectrum display and see what the noise floor does as it rises or falls. And I can try to peak the signal doing that. So it's a pretty simple setup. Rotator box, power, and cable bundle into the attic. What I think I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna attach the cable bundle nicely to the wall. I don't think I'm gonna shorten it. I'll just take the excess cable and I'll loop it around in the attic and zip tie it up. Like I said, I bought two 100-foot cables. One is the coax and the other is the 3-wire control cable for the rotator. And I don't see any need to cut them. It works just fine the way it is. So here's my setup. I got Elecraft K3. I got the P3 pan adapter, the control box, and then the external monitor to show the scope. I think the next step for my house is to get a better attic antenna. I have a few ideas. Right now I have a multi-band doublet antenna, but it has a lot of limitations, and I've been thinking about other things. I might build some prototypes, test them outdoors, and if they work well, then I'll try to shoehorn one into my attic. If they ever change the rules about HOAs and ham radio antennas, what I would like to do is put a metal mast on the apex of my roof, a rooftop mast, and put up a hex beam. But I don't think I could do that without getting in trouble with the HOA, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm hoping they do ignore this receive antenna. It's not visible from the street, and it's a pretty small antenna, and it's not very high. In the last video, someone made a comment about getting the antenna as far away from the house or noise as possible. It doesn't need to be high. And I took that to heart, and that's why I put it on my patio. So it was a great comment, a great input from people watching the video. I got a short clip of it rotating, and I'll say 73 for now, and thanks for watching.